दही बड़ा खाने का मन है।
वाह क्या स्वाद!
असली स्वाद तो MDH दही बड़ा रायता मसाले से ही आता है।
From the Republic Media Network headquarters, it's time for Arnab Goswami on the debate. Arnab Goswami on the debate.
On the show tonight, ladies and gentlemen, India officially calls out Turkey. I call on the Congress party to once again declare whether they have any office in Turkey or not. After that tonight, India's urban sleeper cells, from compromised YouTubers to urban Naxals, we've got to get them all. And at 9 p.m. tonight, why without doubt it's hashtag Modi strong, Modi going strong, and it's only Prime Minister Narendra Modi, our only option when it comes to nation first. Ladies and gentlemen, I have something rather concerning to share with you this evening, and I hope that you will share it with as many people as you can. Let this video go across, it needs to. Now, around noon today, the Congress government in Karnataka sent policemen to my house. They came in civil clothes, but they were policemen from the Karnataka government, the Karnataka police, which is a Congress-ruled state. And then they sent some policemen to my office also, and then they sent more policemen. Eventually, there are about a dozen policemen, I'm told. We'll have to check accurately. Between outside my house where I live and outside this beautiful complex of the Republic Media Network. Now, why is the Congress government sending so many policemen to my house and to my office? They said they had to serve a notice because I had committed a very big crime, according to them, for which I should be immediately arrested, according to some Congress leaders who have filed a complaint, which magically turned into an FIR without even a basic investigation, I believe. And they said, Arnab Goswami must be arrested once again. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what is wrong with the Congress party? They sent about 200 policemen with AK-47s to my house in Mumbai. Nothing has changed. I will never change my line on nation and nationalism. I will never stop taking on people who I believe are working against the interests of the nation. And regardless of anything, ladies and gentlemen, you must stay firm too. So they sent all these policemen. They were looking for notices, looking for me. We replied to the notices. We went to the courts. And we told the courts in Karnataka, we told the Karnataka High Court, what a frivolous case, what a ridiculous charge. They wanted non-bailable provisions against me, which means they say that Arnab is a great threat to national security. According to Rahul Gandhi, Arnab Goswami is the greatest threat to national security. And therefore, I should be arrested and put in jail. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm happy to share with you today that once again we have defeated the Congress party in court. Because the law is on our side, the truth is on our side. And I will never stop asking the Congress party whether they have an office in Turkey. Now, if the problem is that I ask them whether there is an office in Turkey, how is it such a big deal? Why do you need to arrest Arnab Goswami if he's asking whether you have an office in Turkey? Okay, presumably there was a mistake of a 4-second visual in a digital edit over what I had said, which went viral all over India. When I asked, why does the Congress party have to have an office in Turkey? You can have an office in Tamil Nadu, you can have an office in Assam, you can have an office anywhere in India, but why do you need to have an office in Turkey of all places when Turkey, and despite Turkey, having sent its military drones, 400 drones, against my country during Operation Sindoor, the Turkish were the drone pilots, the Turkish sent their armed forces, the Turkish sent their warship against India, and the Turkish sent their transport planes, and the Turkish Air Force chief is working with the Pakistani ISI, and Arnab Goswami will ask whether the Congress party has an office in Turkey. And you want to arrest me for it? Then arrest me. I will not stop asking whether the Congress party has an office in Turkey. Or if you want a technical reason, that for 4 seconds, a wrong visual was used, which professionally, we have said, okay, it was a technical error, and we have corrected it. But you want to arrest Arnab Goswami. Because according to Congress party and Rahul Gandhi, Arnab Goswami and the Republic Media Network are the biggest threat to national security. They have tried this route in Maharashtra and lost. And Rahul Gandhi, I'm addressing you directly today. Please know this, Rahul Gandhi, that the people of this country are with me and with Republic. We are a staunchly nationalistic network. We believe in this nation. Unlike you, I don't say, Rahul Gandhi, that India is not a nation. I am very clear, Rahul Gandhi, about where I stand on my nation and my nationalism. You think you want to use a state government's machinery to intimidate me, then please know this, Rahul Gandhi. You are not the first and you won't be the last. It has been tried in Bengal. It's what Mamata Banerjee has also wanted to do. But ask anyone in Bengal today, ask anyone in the country, Rahul Gandhi today, the support that the Republic Media Network has, it's because people know us by our beliefs. And because, Rahul Gandhi, unlike you, I can look at people in the eye and they know where I come from. My heart beats for the nation, Rahul Gandhi. And each time you say that India is not a nation, my blood boils. And know this, that we are uncompromising when it comes to national interest and the armed forces. Our questions will hurt you, but do not use a technical reason of a 4 seconds of one visual going wrong to legally intimidate the Republic Media Network. You think it's so easy to intimidate the Republic Media Network. You must know this, Rahul Gandhi, that after you falsely got me arrested, look at the words of the Supreme Court which said that you tried to weaponize the law, which means your government, of which you were a part, you and Uddhav Thackeray, tried to do this, but you still don't learn. You still think that you can take on Arnab Goswami and the Republic Media Network by sending policemen to my house, saying we'll put non-bailable provisions against this man. And today I'm so happy, and I'm indebted to the Karnataka High Court, our fantastic lawyers, Mr. Aruna Sham, and our fantastic legal firm, Phoenix Legal, one of the best legal firms in the country. Because even they know they are on the side of what is right. So I wanted to start by saying this to anyone who thinks that one legal case here and there will make Republic change its line. And that's why this video must go viral. It must not be kept under wraps that they sent policemen to my house again. Because this is what these political parties want to do. They'll talk about democracy, freedom, freedom of speech, freedom of the media. All these things they will speak. And the woke brigade will support them. But behind the scenes, they will quietly, stealthily send policemen to the home and office of India's #1 independent news channel and its editor-in-chief and think they will get away with it. So I'm okay. I'm fine. Rahul Gandhi, look at me. Face me. Don't use your police. If you want to face me, come to my beautiful studios, which I have built with decades of hard work and professional excellence. See what I have built, the dream I'm working for, Rahul Gandhi. I am not a dynast. I'm a self-made man, Rahul Gandhi. And I know you must realize it because you read my Wikipedia profile and told me about my huge professional accomplishments the first time you met me for an interview. What changed after the interview, Rahul? I'm still the same guy. You're welcome to see my studios, see the hard work of my team, see the nationalism that beats in our heart, have the feeling of being in the Republic News Network. And I tell you, Rahul Gandhi, I'm telling you this, this is the place from where there will be the largest global news brand built in India, whether people like you like it or not. You cannot stop Republic, Rahul Gandhi. So please go ahead, tell Jairam Ramesh, tell Randeep Surjewala, tell them do what you want. Do what you want. Send more policemen to my house. Do what you want. File false cases. Do what you want. It is, as they say, water of a duck's back. We are tough people. And we are also on the side of what is right for the nation. Our great nation is on a cusp of a massive opportunity. We are sworn to lead from the front and to do everything possible in the service of the nation. And I want to tell you one more thing, Mr. Rahul Gandhi. The policemen who you sent today to my office, and those who on a hot summer day, you made them stand outside where I live. You know what they said, Mr. Gandhi? They said, we are believers in Republic. We are fans of Arnab. I don't want to say the rest of what they said because I don't want to compromise them professionally. So don't try this next time. Mr. Gandhi, bring it on. We're happy. We're with the nation. And if you can, come and face me. Take my questions again. Let's discuss the country, where you stand and where I do. Ladies and gentlemen, on the fundamental issue of Turkey, I am here to repeat my questions tonight. How can any political party, any company, any individual, or any industry have any relationship with a country which has sent 400 drones to my country, which has been involved in 36 armed intrusions through armed drones in my country from Leh to Sar Creek? A country like Turkey, which did not even condemn Pahalgam, which sent its warship to Karachi, which sent its military aircraft containing arms and ammunition and weapons to Pakistan during Operation Sindoor, and whose leader prayed for the souls of the terrorists who we killed. And because I asked whether the Congress party has an office in Turkey, you sent policemen to my house over an excuse that there was a 4-second wrong visual which was carried. You think you can stop me from asking this question? And I'm asking everyone today, across the nation, whether you are a member of the nationalist collective, whether or not, which you must be, can nationalism be challenged and crushed by these kind of political attempts that the Congress party is trying with Republic? Are you with us, ladies and gentlemen? With a network which is asking a political party, and not just Congress, I'm asking all political parties, to declare whether they have any relationship with Turkey. If the Indian Overseas Congress has, as was published in a Turkish news report, any presence in Turkey in 2019, why did they feel the need for a presence, and why do they feel the need for a presence today, if any? These are valid questions. And the questions will become even louder and louder and louder each time you try and use unfair means to take us on. Ladies and gentlemen, nation first, no compromise. Let's debate.
Turkey supplied hundreds of drones to Pakistan, only to be taken down by India's stellar air defense systems.
अंतर्राष्ट्रीय सीमा और नियंत्रण रेखा पर लेह से लेकर सर क्रीक तक 36 स्थानों पर 300 से 400 लगभग ड्रोनों का इस्तेमाल घुसपैठ का प्रयास करने के लिए किया गया। प्रारंभिक रिपोर्ट्स से पता चलता है कि वे तुर्की के असीस गार्ड सोंगर ड्रोन्स हैं।
Our brave hearts at the border turned them into dust, and the nation is neither forgiven nor forgotten. For the first time now, India has called out Turkey over their ties to a terror nation.
We expect Turkey to strongly urge Pakistan to end its support to cross-border terrorism and take credible and verifiable action against the terror ecosystem that it has harbored for decades now. And relations, as you know, are built on the basis of sensitivities to each other's.
Anybody who has a direct or indirect link with Turkey cannot be trusted. India has also taken steps and revoked Turkish firm Celebi's security clearance.
Celebi, this matter has been discussed between with the Turkish embassy here, the Turkish embassy and our Ministry of External Affairs. But I understand that this particular decision was taken by Civil Aviation Security because they are mandated with security issues.
There is a chorus across India for a complete ban on anything Turkish. At a time when India is wiping out terror from within and outside, should all Indians, including political parties, not reveal and end their Turkey links?
I continue to ask tonight, Shazia, welcome, and Atikur Rahman, welcome. Sheikh, can I have your attention? Sheikh, do you have an office in Turkey? Does the Congress Party have an office in Turkey, which is working against India's interests and working with Pakistan and sending warships and weapons and arms to Pakistan? Do you have business in Turkey? Do you have an office in Turkey?
Arnab, is this debate about you?
The debate is about whether the Congress Party or any corporate or any business person or any Bollywood group, even a media group, I believe at this point of time, nobody should do business with Turkey. This is also the view of the nationalist collective that doing anything with Turkey is bad. So do you still have an office in Turkey?
Arnab, I have sympathies with you. Every time you spread lies on your debate, and unfortunately, you have to face the consequences. There's a difference between a leader and the loudspeaker.
Now,
so
again, I'm asking you, do you have an office in Turkey?
Gandhi?
Do you have an office in Turkey?
Having presence in Turkey, we have presence throughout the world. We have presence in every state of
No, do you have an office in Turkey?
India.
Do you still have an office in Turkey?
Again, you are reiterating the same thing, and you will again face the music.
No, I am asking you, there is no music. I love music. I love acoustic music.
Just now you
I love
your
soul.
mistake.
I love jazz. I love Hindi. I love classical. I love all kinds of music. But I have no problem with music. If you tell me to face the music, I'm the happiest man. I'm only asking you a simple question. I don't know why it's a bad question, because here's an article which says in the Turkish news agency. It's an article, please read it. It says India's main opposition party appoints representative to Turkey to boost bilateral relations. It has been published in the Turkish official news agency from Ankara. Do you have an office in Turkey? And if you do, then why don't you say we do, or we are going to close it?
People ideologically synced with Congress. They are everywhere in India, world.
No,
everywhere
Turkey is not everywhere. Shazia, is Turkey everywhere after Operation
Sindoor? We don't have an official office.
After Operation Sindoor, Turkey is not everywhere.
No, it's not anywhere, in fact. And in fact, even within the OIC, when there was a meeting, whether it's Bahrain or Egypt or Indonesia, they stood with India and they prevented Pakistan and Turkey from issuing a statement. But more than that, Arnab, coming to your point, it's very unfortunate that you are being harassed once again. The fact of the matter is that there are the journalists and other people of my Congress friends ecosystem who lie and rabble-rouse as they did on 26 January. When a protester, Navneet Singh, died and actually tried to create civil unrest by saying that the police shot him. And the Congress had nothing to say. Imagine such a serious matter, and they were quiet because obviously he's part of the ecosystem. Because you take on corruption, because you're a nationalist, you're being attacked. And despite the acknowledgement of what has happened, the photograph, despite the acknowledgement, they continue to not just attack you, harass you, and have an FIR. So having said that, now Turkey has always stood with Pakistan. One, I'm not talking about the human rights violation on Kurds and all. We all know about that. But not just that, they have compared Kashmir with Palestine, if you will. And not just that, it has always supported Pakistan. And we're talking about the submarine upgrade, with all the drones. And, even the men behind the machine were Turkish. The drone operators were also Turkish. So clearly we can have nothing to do with them. And they will lose out on a lot because, whether it's trade or tourism, we have contributed big time. But I think it's very important for Congress party not to behave like a propaganda machine for Pakistan and its allies, but to make its stance clear on Turkey.
I'm just asking you, this is Atik, maybe you can convince Sheikh because Turkey is pro-Pakistan, Turkey is pro-terrorist. Turkey is praying for the souls of the terrorists who we killed.
Do you know Turkey has never recognized, it's never called Jaish-e-Mohammed and Lashkar-e-Taiba terrorist organization.
Precisely.
They have never done that, even at the United Nations, and they have raised issues there and compared it with Palestine. That is the official stand, official.
Speaking, you have enough time because Arnab will give you enough time.
No, Sheikh, I'll give you enough time. I just want to ask you, do you still have your office in Turkey? Because there was a report that a man called Muhammad Yusuf Khan was appointed to lead the operations of the Indian Overseas Congress in Turkey. I just want to know, you need to answer whether your office, despite Operation Sindoor, whether this office is operational or not. If you don't have the office, please deny it.
Rahul Gandhi walks 4,000 kilometers to listen to the people, and you come 4 minutes to the studio and start shouting at people. Let me tell you, you are very much expert in finding.
I'm only asking.
You are very much expert in finding these offices and the 4-story hotel in Kabul. If there is an office, you tell me where is that?
No, okay, so I'll tell you what I have with me, okay? Thank you for asking the question. Some open source information is that there was a letter that was written by Sam Petroda to His Excellency Tayyip Erdogan via the Honorable Ambassador at the time of the Turkish earthquake, a message of consolation, which is, and of course, which is very good. But in that, it was also marked the Muhammad Yusuf Khan, President of Indian Overseas Congress for Turkey. Now, there's also another open source information 11, which is on 11th of November 2019, which says you appointed an office in Turkey. Now, see, I am only asking you whether you have an office in someone's house or whether you have an office in a mall or whether you have a building is not the real issue here. The issue is whether it is why it is not important for your party to cancel any equation you may have in Turkey as a message of solidarity to the people of India. It's a very, very apt question. And by the way, Sheikh, your spokespersons Pawan Khera and Jairam Ramesh did say that they would clarify on this issue. When they were asked the question, there was the mic shaking scene. I don't know if you have the... And they said, "Is vishay par hum aapse jald mukhatib honge," which means in Urdu, I guess, that we are going to tell you whether we have an office. Now, why didn't you just say it? What is there to hide?
Jab milega office, somebody has set, anybody can set office of Congress throughout the world. Everybody has right to
Anybody
do that.
nahi hota hai.
If you will find it, tell us where is it.
You are avoiding. This is not good. I think that you should declare.
I don't know.
No, Sheikh, does your party realize and can it say openly that it is India's enemy, that it has worked against India's interests?
Yeah.
Will you say that you stand for boycotting all of Turkish products?
Miss Shazia, Turkey
stand by that.
speaking against India in support of Pakistan.
Cancel. Take off this vision. Take off the vision. No, I am asking you.
I really want BDS, boycott.
No, what is the problem? What is... Okay, explain one thing. See, one minute. Just one. 1 minute. Atik. Now, Turkey is anti-India, Atik, right? Turkey is pro-Pakistan. Now, if we start doing business with Turkey, are we not helping a country that is against India's national interest? And should we not be prepared to make compromises and sacrifices for our nation?
Arnab, going by the argument of nation first, every entity in the world which supports Pakistan should be banned from India. They should not do any businesses with them. The question is that if the Congress party is having an office in Turkey, why is India taking loans from IMF and support from the US president? the wayward Trump, who says anything about India, everything about India, hyphenates India with Pakistan, which is a terrorist state.
Okay.
So there are no questions about IMF, giving millions of money to the terrorist state Pakistan to buy all the arms against India. Support from the President Trump,
No.
who is a wayward.
I wish to counter this. There's a difference. Atik, why are you pro-Turkey?
May I know why you are?
Atik, why are you pro-Turkey?
Scapegoat out of Turkey.
Why are you pro-Turkey?
We are pro anything which is.
I'm asking one. You are not speaking for him. I'm asking Atik, why are you pro-Turkey? Do you have any commercial, business, academic, sponsorship, professional interests associated with Turkey? Do you take any help, favor in cash or kind, or have you ever accepted any hospitality from the Turkish?
The only soft corner I have with Turkey is the same as Shazia is having a soft corner for the Hindus of Bangladesh.
For the Hindus of Bangladesh? Why? In what way?
Don't you have sympathy with Hindus of Bangladesh who
Yes,
are being persecuted?
we have.
I don't
And we have-
understand.
How are you
We have
comparing
articulated
Hindus
this
of Bangladesh with Turkey? I mean, 1 minute. Shazia, let him explain this.
No. I'm shocked, Arnab.
This is very
Does he have
incorrect
any
comment.
empathy for Hindus in Bangladesh? Am I the only one who's supposed to have empathy for Hindus in Bangladesh? Should you not join me in that?
No, Shazia, what are you suggesting? Let him elaborate. What are you suggesting here?
Of Hindus in Bangladesh? Do you support murderers and killers and genocide creators? Are you saying that? Are you creating this false equivalence? Are you equating the two? Are you equating the two?
The moment Arnab tells me that Turkey is giving drones to Pakistan, I will question Turkey 1,000 times. Equally, I
That
will
is the
question
only
the
reason.
government of
1 minute, 1 minute. One minute. I am saying to you tonight. I am saying to you tonight. I am saying to you tonight. One minute. I am saying to you tonight that Turkey is giving drones to Pakistan. I am saying to you tonight, Turkey has sent a military warship during Operation Sindoor to Pakistan. Obviously, they have not gone there with flowers. I am telling you tonight that Turkey has sent a military aircraft containing arms and weapons to Pakistan. I am also telling you tonight that Erdogan prayed for the souls of the terrorists who were killed from the Jaish-e-Mohammed. Okay?
Correct.
Now, I'm not making all of these things up. I'm saying since that is 1 minute here, 1 minute. Since that is the position, and I'm not a vacuous film star, I'm not like one of those Bollywood types who remain quiet during Operation Sindoor. I'm saying since they have taken such a position, all good Indians must take on Turkey, or boycott Turkey, or ban Turkey. I'm not only talking about the Congress. I think everybody should, but I don't know why the Congress is getting so touchy. Anyway, does the Congress have an office in Turkey, Sheikh? Should the Congress have an office in Turkey? I don't know. Should. Is this not a good time, if you have one, to either say you have one and to cancel the equation?
You tell me, where is that office? We don't have an officially declared office there.
No, 1 minute.
We don't have an officially declared office there.
You have announced.
And any country.
You have announced. 1 minute. You are saying you don't have an office, which means that you are saying that you have a representative who runs an operation, but you don't call that an office. What is it then?
Oh, what are you saying?
You need 2 sofa sets to make an office.
We have people throughout the globe.
Turkey is not throughout the globe. One second. The rest of the globe is not sending armed drones to fight India and to kill Indian soldiers.
No, Turkey is Pakistan's ally.
It's a very serious
in terrorism.
Askia, when you say Turkey is Pakistan's ally, what
Yes.
doing
Sheikh, you know that.
for Turkey? You failed to answer that.
No, it's an ally.
Don't
It's an ally of Pakistan.
here to bash Congress.
Treating terror in India.
We have to question the government. What you people are doing, you are questioning the opposition. What is this rubbish? You are questioning opposition. Again, Congress, office.
Turkey
This is not a thing to be debated about.
It is to be debated because you are a...
We should go to every country and every
You
party.
say you are the principal opposition party in this country, so it is to be questioned.
Any country which is against India, which is anti-India, we are against them.
Then why are you,
We are
if you are
against
against them, then cancel your equation with Turkey, which was built to improve the relationship between Congress party and Turkey.
What was Modi ji doing with the red carpet? Welcoming me on the red carpet. Don't tell me.
Has Modi ji welcomed Erdogan on red carpet after Operation Sindoor?
Never. You're totally off. Modi ji
before?
has got many awards from many countries, many of OIC countries, but never from Turkey. So clearly you don't know whether it's Bahrain or Qatar or UAE or Saudi Arabia or even Palestine for that matter. He has been given the highest honor, but never. So you're off on your facts. Turkey has been supporting terror and terror havens in Pakistan. Clearly. So do you stand with Turkey or not? No, you're
people are
totally
doing
off on
politics
your facts,
for your
mate.
own
You have
interest,
no
not in the
idea.
interest of the nation.
I condemn
For you
Turkey.
people,
You know, in
self
fact, I
comes
will go
first,
further.
not the nation.
Boycott,
For you people,
divest
self comes
sanctions will go to every country because they're supporting terrorists and
You will
terror.
go to every country.
They are with Pakistan.
Yes, go and enjoy because
Either
that's
you're
your
with
only.
India or you're not.
You
This
don't
is a
care about the
Bushism,
national-
but I'm asking you.
You don't care
Are
about
you
the
with
national
terrorists
security.
or are you not? Are you with India or are you with terrorists? Clear question for Congress
Who
party.
is asking me?
It's very
Who is
clear.
asking me? No, I won't answer that question. What is this nonsense?
What
Are
do you
you
mean
with
I won't
India or with
answer that
terrorists? What is
question?
this nonsense?
This is not right. Anyway, don't ask too many questions, Shazia. They'll send police to your house.
You cannot say that. You are calling me a terrorist? You are calling me a terrorist?
Nobody. Who called you a
No, I
terrorist?
said you support
Who
them.
called you a terrorist?
So you cannot say the support. What support?
Difficult question
What
to
support?
answer.
How can you
It
say
is
you
not a
support
difficult
terrorists?
question to answer for any Indian today. And I think all of the Congress
people
party
like
and
you
all other parties
in Delhi.
should
You are in
explain
Kashmir.
their stand on
Okay.
Turkey.
Okay, now, Atik,
One point.
Atik, give up your pro-Turkey position. You are also a supporter of Zakir Naik. I don't know why you love Zakir Naik and why you love Turkey. You have nothing in common as an individual with both of them. I don't know why you are taking a pro-Zakir Naik, pro-Turkey position.
Countries are giving awards to Mr. Modi, and the same OIC countries are supporting Pakistan against India in the OIC.
Well, I think Oasis' position on most issues is wrong. On this issue of Pakistan, he is right.
Got it right.
She failed. Every
Okay. Atik, we'll take this forward.
लाल रंग इसका अपार तीखा कम है फिर भी स्वाद बेमिसाल बेमिसाल MDH कश्मीरी
MDH कश्मीरी
MDH